It's Championship Saturday on NorCal Sports TV as College of the Redwood Corsairs battle number 3 ranked Santa Rosa JC for the championship of the 59th annual Kris Kringle tournament. Who will get the championship trophy? You'll find out next. Welcome inside Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this matchup of the 59th annual Kris Kringle tournament between College of the Redwood Corsairs, 10-6 on the season, coached in his first year as a head coach, Justin Claus, against 9-2, ranked 3rd in the state, the Bear Cubs from Santa Rosa JC, coached by Craig McMillan, tonight looking for a win for 90. I'm Chris Babcock, and happy Saturday wherever you may be for this, what we think is going to be a great basketball game here on NorCal Sports TV. College of the Redwoods, they beat Cuesta College 81-64. They only made 9 threes, and we say only because they're number 1 in the state in made threes at nearly 13 a game. So this is a team that you've got to get out and close out, and then you've got to go and crash the boards. But I think Santa Rosa is going to have their opportunities offensively as the Corsairs do score at 80 a game, over 80 a game, but they also give up 80 points per game. So there's going to be some opportunities. The first 3 keys of victory for College of the Redwoods out of Eureka. Justin Claus was a assistant under Ryan Bizio, and they turned this program around, and he is just continuing to get the Corsair train going down the track. His 3 keys to victory is defensive adaptability. Basically what's that saying is Santa Rosa has the capabilities of hitting shots from the three-point arc, but their post players are playing very well right now at this time of the season. So you've got to be able to adapt. Number 2, relentless movement on offense. Simply move the ball and actions. Keep moving. Don't stand and be stationary because you're going to do this Bear Cub defense a favor, who's one of the best in the state as far as defensive opponents' field goal percentage. And the last key is unwavering confidence, energy, and focus. And that's certainly what Coach Claus is looking for his Corsairs. They have won their last 3 games. For Santa Rosa, they're 9-2. They beat Foothill 80-65 last night. This is their last game before they open up Big 8 conference play, and that will be on the 27th of December against Delta. In the game against Foothill, the Bear Cubs were down 21-13 with 8+ minutes left in the first half. Santa Rosa JC outscored Foothill 29-9 to close the half. And they were led by Travis Hightower and Dave Baraka combined for 6 threes. And they outscored Foothill in the last 28 minutes, 67-44. Coach McMillan, his 3 keys to victory: contest 3-pointers, as we mentioned. Number 1 in the state in made threes, College of the Redwoods. Track down long rebounds. When you shoot a lot of threes, and 56% of the attempts from the floor for College of the Redwoods are 3-pointers, there's going to be some long rebounds. And attack the paint. The post players, the size advantage of the Bear Cubs could present some opportunities. In particular, Travis Hightower, who's averaging nearly 26 points a game in his last 5 games. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the lineups and the national anthem. You're watching Santa Rosa JC Bear Cub men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. So history between these schools since 2013. Santa Rosa has a 6-2 advantage. The last time these teams played, familiar date, Jason, December 20th, 2024, Santa Rosa with the 80-61 victory here at Hale Pavilion. Santa Rosa has won the last two. The last CR win came on November 9th, 2022, up at Eureka, where the Corsairs beat the Bear Cubs 66-60. The last CR win at Santa Rosa JC was December 19th of 2019 in the championship of the Kris Kringle tournament. And the Corsairs beat the Bear Cubs 84-80. Zach Claus, brother of Justin and assistant, he had 19 in that game, in that win for the Corsairs. Common opponents, Santa Rosa's 3-2. College of Redwoods is 1-3. Both those losses, Santa Rosa suffered to City College of San Francisco. City College of San Francisco, Cabrillo, Foothill, and Alameda are the common opponents. Our officials, Dame James Dolce, Joe Garrick, and Stuart Jones. To honor America, our national anthem. Our national anthem, and here are the starters. First for the Corsairs in their gray uniforms out of Eureka, California. Now the starters for Santa Rosa, as announced by Coach McMillan. And there are the starters for both teams. Rosales, Erlenbush, Whitmer, Sweet, and Medina. For Santa Rosa, Baraka, Cook, Wissington, Lengowski, Hightower, and Jackson. Santa Rosa scoring at 77 a game, giving up nearly 71. Corsair scoring at 81, giving up just under 81. They are 48% shooting team from the field. That's 9th in the state. Santa Rosa's got to defend the arc. And as Coach McMillan said, his keys, track down those long rebounds. Bear Cubs will start out on offense. And easy access for Lengowski, but he misses the easy layup. And here come the Corsairs. They're a member of the Golden Valley Conference. One and done. Rinse and repeat if you're the Bear Cub defense. Extra pass, Lengowski, Hightower. And Jackson hits the three. He had 8 last night, averaging nearly 5 rebounds a game and nearly 7.5 points out of Justin Sienna. Bear Cubs are going to make the Corsairs earn every basket. And the layup is good. Bear Cubs showing a lot of moxie defensively, but then Nate Sweet, who had 13 points last night, finishes at the basket. He's averaging just under 10 a game. And this is one of the leading assist teams in the state. Corsairs share the ball. Hightower misses the layup. Attacks the paint but doesn't finish. And the Corsairs will come the other way. The three off mark, rebounded by Jackson. If you're just joining us, 56% of the shot attempts for College of the Redwoods are three-pointers from the field. Lengowski, the southpaw out of Granada High School, the all-Big 8 returner, had 9 last night, averaging just under 12 for Coach McMillan. Dribble drive isn't successful, and Hightower gobbles up the defensive rebound. He had 3 threes in the last 8 minutes of the first half. Last night he had 5 in the game, but also really developing a strong mid-range game. The bounce back out of Chico State. Summer League access. Wissington, 16 last night, averaging 8 points and nearly 6 rebounds out of Liberty High School in Brentwood. Good look there by Whitmer. He's one of the leading scorers in the state, averaging just over 20 a game. He was alternating the Modesto tournament last weekend where the Corsairs won the consolation. Lengowski, easy access so far for the Bear Cubs of getting to the basket. He had 10 last night against Cuesta. Steele, Wissington with the thievery and the assist to Lengowski. Timeout. College of the Redwoods. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interest at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Passalaqua and Passalaqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Quick timeout by Justin Claus. He doesn't want to get disconnected from this Santa Rosa ball club, and I think also the purpose of they've got to defend the paint a lot better than they have so far tonight. 11-5 Corsair basketball. Rosales will bring it up. He had 22 last night, averaging just over 18 a game. And also the top distributor for the Corsairs, missed layup. The timeout doesn't stock in a dividend for the Corsairs. Hightower, he is just scoring at will, as I mentioned. His last 5 games averaging nearly 26 a game. Now on the season averaging nearly 19. Deep three. Can't leave him alone. Rosales hits the three. And that's a defensive mistake by Santa Rosa. You can't disconnect from any of these Corsair players on the floor. They're all capable of hitting the three-pointer. Hightower, nice drive and gets the foul. So you love the game of Hightower. He just hit the three. Then you come back, attacks from the high post, 2 dribbles, immediate action, is fouled and go to the free throw line. Makes the first. He was 4 of 7 from the free throw line last night. He's a 51% three-point shooter, 55% shooter from the field, and just under a 70% free throw shooter. And splits the free throws. Corsairs will come down and look for a great shot here. He can't give that much space. Short on that three-point attempt. Medina averaging nearly 12 a game. He had 8 last night. Hightower, low block. Pretty tough to defend. But misses the finger roll, and it'll go to the Corsairs. Erlenbush stayed with it, and the 6'7" sophomore able to get the stop in the Corsair basketball. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV, wherever you may be on a Saturday night. I believe this is the only JC game going in the state right now, so thanks for joining us. Travel. No, we got a reach by Santa Rosa, and the ball will be inbound on the baseline. In the 6 o'clock game, Foothill handled Cuesta College. Here's a good look from our hero cam. Can't play hands, defense with your hands. Clancy has checked in for the Corsairs, and he's fouled. And we'll get a couple of free throws. Clancy jumps on the Corsair train and gets a quick shot, and will get a draw of the foul and get a couple of free throws. Corsairs are number 1 in California in made threes per game. Yet they're 98th in the state in attempted free throws, just under 9. 15-10, and Wissington will bring up the basketball. Corsairs playing a zone. Baraka Yeah, that game last night really turned when him and Hightower just started bombing in threes left and right. But doesn't hustle back on defense to get the defensive rebound, and it's extended possession for the Corsairs. I'm going to say that as much as I can tonight. Then we got a player control foul on the screen. I believe this is on Erlenbush. It is. Seen his first action of the game is Luka Radanovic. He had 7 points last night against Cuesta. And Erlenbush will take a seat. That's his second foul. Corsairs playing man-to-man. 15 on the shot clock. Step back three. Langowski, all net. Largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa, 21-10. Steele, Langowski with the quick hands. Wissington, Baraka. And we got a timeout, and great start here for the Bear Cubs. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Yeah, this last night, I'm thinking, Jace, it's 21-13. We might be doing the 6 o'clock game. And then Baraka and Hightower hit a combined 6 threes and really took over the game and got the win over a good Foothill team. Dribble access, layup doesn't go, putback doesn't go. And I think Hightower's called for the foul on the putback. Actually, Brock is called for the foul. Collins will check in. Coming in also checked in is Amari Gray out of California High School. He had 6 last night. Does a lot of good things off the bench for Coach McMillan. Tayden Collins will check in. Did some good things. Didn't score last night, but always makes his contributions one way or the other, averaging just under 5 a game. Missed opportunity for the Corsairs. 24-11. Got to work through the high post on this zone. Miss, and a foul on the rebound. When you have a zone and you've got a high post player like Hightower, that's where you got to engage the offense on the zone. It gives you options. Tough to attack it via the dribble. Corsair basketball. Clancy will bring it up. And you can see the white jerseys are staying connected to the gray jerseys. Medina, nice drive. The sophomore with a layup. 24-13. Wide open look. The old announcer says he didn't score, and then he hits the three. And again, all these Santa Rosa players, as the Corsairs are, capable of hitting the three. One and done. Gray will bring it up. Langowski scanning the floor and lays it up, and he'll get a couple of free throws. just when I say summer league access to the basket, let me explain what it means. There's not a lot of defense that goes on in summer league, but see how easy it is. Nobody comes and helps, and turnstile-like defense. Lingowski trying to gather himself. That floor is no give. 27-13, Santa Rosa. Makes the first, checking in. Auden Forgas checking into the game. And Jaden Washington. The triplets out of Justin Siena High School. Lingowski. It's the largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa, 29-13. High post. Bad pass. Turned over. Nope. Will stay with the Corsairs. Wissington checks into the game for Lingowski. That's a long drive back up to Eureka from Santa Rosa. And this is a Corsair team. They'll travel anywhere for games. A little give and go. And a failed defensive segment for Santa Rosa. And then the Bear Cubs foul again. Again, this is a College of the Redwoods team that's only averaging just under 9 free throws a game. They're pretty close to those attempts already here in the first half. That'll be noted for the team at halftime. Makes the first. Idonovich is 3.5 rebounds a game, just over 6 points, and splits the free throws. Said that a lot tonight for the Corsairs. A little 1-3-1 zone, working through the high post. Washington's right there. Wide open. That's easy offense. That's just easy offense. Summer League access once again for the Corsairs, or for the Bear Cubs against the Corsairs. Give and go, and then a foul. Nice two-man game here by the Corsairs, attacking the basket, and the Bear Cubs once again with the foul. That's the 6th team foul on Santa Rosa. That's just easy access. Makes the first. The Bear Cubs will be off until the 27th of December when they'll open up Big 8 conference play here at Hale Pavilion against Delta College. The next game for the Corsairs, they'll host Cuesta. Turnover, hands in the passing lane. Nice job by Whitmer. Love the two-man game here with the Corsairs, and another foul by Santa Rosa. Corsairs showing offensive adaptability here. Little two-man game, pick, a roll. And Santa Rosa's 7th team foul here just halfway through the first half from Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. Gavin Early getting ready to check in, and split free throws again for College of the Redwoods. Forgas with the basketball. The paint is wide open, but you can just shoot the three. Gray from Mendocino Avenue. And it's 34-17. The Bear Cubs have doubled up on the Corsairs. Travel. Oh, no, stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover regardless. So Early will check in for Forgus. And Nate Sweet will check back in for Rotbergs. Proud alum of College of the Redwoods, 1985. Tried to play football. 2 years there for Coach Whitmire. Loved my experience up in Eureka and the way that community supported the Corsairs. Easy access. Collins, right place, right time. Miss. Paint touch. Extra pass. Collins, wide open look. And 22-point lead for Santa Rosa. Baseline drive, and that will not make Coach McMillan very happy. Paint touch, corner three. Santa Rosa is on fire. And it just seems like the shooting percentage on a three, speaking of a three, from downtown, Whitmer rattles that home, is when you get a paint touch and with the ball and then you kick it out for the three, that three more than often goes in the basket. Timeout, College of the Redwoods. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Almond Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Tri-Mic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. 45-22. Santa Rosa is had their way offensively, been able to do whatever they want, and the Corsairs going to get back into this game. They need to play better defense. It's pretty simple. You got layups and threes. The step back, mid-range, back rim. Collins working hard on the offensive glass. It doesn't pay off, and Medina will bring it up the court. Whitmer caught in a corner. Nice move, but didn't finish. Air ball, and it's grabbed by Jaden Washington. Nice defense. That's how you're going to get back into this game. Nice denial in the low block. Corsair basketball. Can they take advantage? One shot, extended possession. Back rim. And 0 for 2 from downtown on that possession for the Corsairs. Six-minute mark here from Hale Pavilion. Layup. Off mark. Radonovich with the rebound. Wing three doesn't go. Gray with the block out, and he'll push. Doesn't like the numbers. They'll run a set. Collins, Gray. Hightower getting ready to check back in the game. Gray's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Donald Bickle. We've got 3 substitutes ready to come in for the Corsairs. This Corsair program was, to be nice, was struggling. And Ryan Bizio took over the program. And 4 Golden Valley titles, postseason appearances, rejuvenated things, and really did a good job. And it's the Corsair way. Langowski will come in for Gray. Nice minutes off the bench for Coach McMillan. Langowski, Jackson, Wissington, Hightower, and Gavin Early for Santa Rosa in their home whites. Bickle and travels. Sweet turns it over. Early will inbound to Gavin Cook, Wissington, 6'2" sophomore. Hightower backs down the truck, and the jump hook goes. Layup doesn't go. Erlenbush is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. We'll get you the stats at at halftime, but Santa Rosa's been fouling more than I think the coaching staff wants them to. But on the other hand, the Corsairs have not made their free throws, and they're a pretty good free throw shooting team. They have one player that's struggling, and the rest of the percentage is pretty good. Extended possession. And Bickle makes them pay. 49-25. Five on the shot clock. Early has his path cut off. Fadeaway doesn't go. And the Corsairs with the stop. (49-25), just under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Number 3 in the state, Santa Rosa JC, off to a good start here tonight. Sweet with the 3. Get a little juice to the Corsairs bench. Hightower's fouled in the low block. I like the fact that Santa Rosa's made a concerted effort to get the ball in the low block. And there's a good target by Hightower, and he's fouled. And just the 5th team foul on the Corsairs. And Sweet fouls early. Ball on the sideline, 20 on the shot clock. Gray, little slip screen for Lingowski. He's got Hightower solo single covered on the low block, doesn't see him. Gray amongst the trees, lays it up, and he'll get free throws. Jaden Collins will check in after the free throw. That helps got to meet that ball much sooner than that. Collins in for Gavin Early. Bear Cubs missed that free throw. Sweet back-to-back threes. It did not make Coach McMillan very happy. Close off, get your hands up. Too easy for the Corsairs. You know, they want to stage a comeback. They make a little goal here. Try to get within 15 before you get to the half. Hightower, mid-range, back rim. Another stop by the Corsairs. Coach Claus will call a set here. 28-footer, heartbreak. Here come the Bear Cubs. Clancy missed that three. Lingowski, 15-footer. A 5-point swing there. Sweet. He's feeling it. He's 3 of his last 4 from downtown. 18-point deficit for the Corsairs. They've got here playing better defense. I think you got to involve Hightower in the low block here. Another turnover. Corsairs get that goal with a 3 here. And then they turn it over. Clancy with a dribble drive and dribbles it off his foot. Whitmer checks in for him. Sweet has 11 for the Corsairs. Lingowski has 13 for Santa Rosa. Hightower. Nice vision. Collins. Low block. Left hand. Soft touch. Timeout, Coach McMillan. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Yet? Coach McMillan with the timeout, 20-point lead for Santa Rosa. Corsairs had the basketball down 18 and then turned it over, and Santa Rosa comes down and gets that field goal to push it back up to 20. Dribble drive, not much touch there, and here comes Santa Rosa. Hightower, 7-footer. Miss, rebounded by Whitmer. Sweet's feeling it. Miss, rebounded, and the Bear Cubs will play for the last shot. Gray will bring it up. Pick and roll. Hightower, mid-range. Heartbreak. Santa Rosa with the 54-34 lead over College of the Redwoods. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. And Tri-Mic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. We're going to take a break here from Hale Pavilion as Santa Rosa leads College of the Redwoods 54-34 in the championship game of the 59th annual Kris Kringle tournament. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
I've been coaching basketball for my entire career, a total of 35 years. I finished playing at the University of Arizona in 1988. I was a student assistant there for 1 year, and from there I went on to be an assistant at Marquette University for 5 years, and then did the University of Tennessee, where I was an assistant for 2 years. After that, I got my first opportunity to become a head coach. I coached professional teams in Kuwait and Lebanon for a total of 4 years. Then the job opened up here at Santa Rosa JC. I applied for it and got it, and I've been here for 23 years since. I started coaching at Santa Rosa JC in the year 2000, and we've always had talented groups and very good teams. The first several years, I wasn't happy with the progress that our teams made. We didn't always finish the seasons off the way I wanted to, in spite of having pretty talented groups. And after that, our staff met, and we thought we needed to get guys that have better character across the board. We took risks on some talented guys that didn't always have the best character, and it was more discipline and stuff that I liked, and I didn't think our teams gelled quite as well as they needed to. Then we started really focusing on getting positive attitude, team first guys, and our program went to another level. We started having more success and guys developed better, and we've had much more enjoyable job coaching the guys we've had the last 12 or 13 years. We've had a lot of success in moving guys on to high-level schools. As far as Division I level, we've had guys go to the University of Oregon, Boise State, University of Idaho, Utah State, New Mexico State. Had a lot of guys go to West Coast Conference schools, University of Portland, Santa Clara, University of San Francisco, Pepperdine, University of Pacific. We've actually had 3 guys go to University of Pacific, and they were all 3 all-conference players there. Had guys go out of state to Lamar, Central Connecticut State, Arkansas State, East Tennessee State, among others. We've also had a lot of guys get scholarships to Division II level schools. Sonoma State, right down the road, has recruited several of our guys. Also had guys go to other CC2A schools, Stanislaus, Monterey Bay, San Bernardino. We've had guys go out of state to the Hawaii schools. Hawaii Pacific has recruited several of our guys. Several guys have gone to Chaminade, Eastern Oregon, Western Oregon, Regis University, and several other out-of-state Division II schools. Lately, a lot of our guys have been getting recruited by NAIA schools as well. We've had 2 guys go up to Southern Oregon recently. Cal Maritime Academy has recruited several of our guys over the years. William Jessup over in the Sacramento area, and Simpson College up in Redding has recruited guys, among other places. I played basketball at the University of Arizona. Played for a great coach in Lute Olson, and he really influenced my coaching philosophy, just from a fundamental standpoint, keeping things simple, back to the basics, don't be too fancy, get back on defense, take good shots, team basketball. He was one of the great all-time college coaches, a Hall of Fame coach. Steve and I played together for 4 years at the University of Arizona. We both, I think, were influenced greatly by Coach Olson, emphasizing fundamentals, team play, defense, and you know, today's basketball, you see mostly spread the floor, ball screens, penetrate and kick like that. But Steve incorporates a lot of off-ball screens to go along with the on-ball screens. We do similar things. We try to not just get the on-ball screens and spread the floor. We try to incorporate some off-ball screens, screening action as well. And defensively, we try to get back and keep guys in front and allow only one shot as much as possible. There are a lot of good junior college programs in the state. I think what separates Santa Rosa from other programs is the community support we get. Santa Rosa is kind of a hub of a lot of small towns. A lot of the students here live on or near campus, so they're hanging out on campus during the day. It has a really like a 4-year atmosphere on campus. It's not like a lot of community colleges where they're commuter schools. They drive to class, go to their class, and leave afterwards. People are hanging out here. There's a really vibrant atmosphere on campus. Also, the people in Santa Rosa, most of the people went on college graduates here that run the business community and stuff. Almost all of them started at Santa Rosa JC, and they have a lot of respect for the institution. They give back, they come to games, they support us financially, and makes it for a unique experience. John Daly is a counselor that deals with the basketball players. He's been here my entire 23 years, and he stays on top of the players' academic progress. He goes to seminars. The rules are always changing for Division I, II, III, NAI and stuff. He's on top of all the rules. He makes sure our guys are taking classes that can allow them to be eligible to transfer on to 4-year schools. He does grade checks and makes sure guys are staying on top of it. And he's the reason that we've had over a 90% graduation rate amongst the players that have played for us for 2 years.
Student athletes come to Santa Rosa Junior College have somewhat of an adjustment between high school and college. You're independent at Santa Rosa Junior College. In other words, it's your responsibility to get yourself to class and take care of the work assignments that you are required to do in your classes. And it's a maturing aspect. Many times good athletes in high school, they are taken care of by their teachers to kind of move through their classes because they are a good athlete. And here they have to learn, they have to be a good student athlete to be successful, to create the skill sets in the classes that they need to be the good student and to move on to the next level and transfer.
Jason is my son. He played for us a few years ago, so he understands the ins and outs of our program, how we run things. He also played at Southern Oregon, was assistant coach up there, so he learned some stuff up there. And even more importantly, he is a lot younger than the rest of our staff, and he's able to relate to the players a little bit better. And he's helped with the big guys, big man development, and he also helps with recruiting and scouting and everything else in the program. Ryan Cook is in his 15th year of the program. He helps in all aspects. He works with the guards in skill development. He helps with recruiting, scouting, and every aspect of the program. He's been very valuable for our team and is a big part of our success. Maurice has been on our staff for 24 of the 25 years I've been here. He is a former Bear Cub. He helps with recruiting, guards, skill development, fundraising, and is just overall a good guy to have around the program.
Over the past 10 to 12 years, we've had one of the top 2 or 3 programs in Northern California, if not the entire state. We've won 7 league titles in the last 11 years in the Big 8 Conference, which is notoriously one of the top conferences in the state. We've also been to the Elite 8 7 of the last 12 years. We've won the state championship in 2014, and we've had a lot of guys move on and get scholarships to high-level schools.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nancy Chin, and I'm a faculty member here at Santa Rosa Junior College. I'm happy to talk to you today about our SCORE program for student athletes. SCORE stands for Student Athletes Creating Opportunities, Results, and Empowerment. It's not uncommon for universities to have programs that support their student athletes in their academics. It's less common for a community college to have this. Our SCORE program is collaborative and helps our student athletes achieve success not only in their sport, but also in the classroom. The program starts on Sunday, where all of our student athletes prepare their planners for the week. They receive a text from one of their teammates that says, "Time to do your planner. Make sure that you have your homework time scheduled and know your due dates." From that point, the student athletes start to think about what is it they need to get done during the week. Then they have weekly meetings with myself and their coach to make sure that they're on track to meet the demands of the classroom.
Here at halftime, Santa Rosa 54-34 over Redwoods. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. And Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Scoring First for the Corsairs. They're 7 of 12 from the free throw line. They've made 7 threes. Sweet leads all scorers for College of the Redwoods with 11. Whitmer has 6. He's averaging over 20 in the season. Rosales has 3. He's averaging 18. For Santa Rosa, Lengowski with 13 and Tayden Collins with 9 off the bench. Santa Rosa made 9 threes. Baraka slam dunk, assist, Hightower, little early flush for the Bear Cubs. Their largest lead in the first half was 24 points. And then another hand check. A lot of fouls in the first half by Santa Rosa. And this is a Redwoods team that's only averaging minimal free throw attempts per game. And tonight, the Bear Cubs have been fouling. Corner 3, that's a good sign. Whitmer, he now has 9. Corsairs are only making just under 9 free throws per game. Lengowski from downtown, he has 16. Some of the wide looks that the Bear Cubs got in the first half. Heartbreak, rebounded by Jackson. He'll push. Lengowski, corner 3. And Santa Rosa starting the second half right where they ended the first half. That is their 11th made 3 of the game. Lengowski with 19. Rosales. Sweet. And we've got a player down for the Corsairs. He'll have to come out. That's Whitmer. Clancy comes in for Whitmer. He'll do a little self-care on the bench. Rosales will inbound. Nice move. Rosales showing his scoring ability. He now has 5. Corsairs man-to-man. Hightower, drive and kick. Wissington, extra pass to Baraka, and he's fouled, and he'll get free throws. Nice 3-man game here for Santa Rosa, and Baraka cuts to the basket. Pioneer alum, 6'7". He had 9 points last night. Those were all threes in the last 8 minutes of the half. He's got 6. Give him 7 with that made free throw. Coach McMillan looking for win, 490. Corsairs cut the shooter, and Sweet with the rebound. Extra pass, Sweet. Wide right, Wissington with the rebound. Misses the layup. Erlenbush with the rebound. Rosales will push. Gets caught in the air, and his teammate helps him out and cuts to the basket. Clancy lays it up. He's got 5. The Corsairs cut it down to 18, had the basketball in their hand. Didn't score, and the Bear Cubs added on. Lengowski in traffic. Jackson, power layup. Coach McMillan wanted the foul, didn't get it. Rosales for three. Back rim. Sweet with the one bounce offensive rebound. He hits the three. Nope, Heartbreak Hotel wasn't in with a rebound. Baraka travel. Nope, player control foul. No, I got a block. You know, if I'm too many more guesses, I'm running out of options. Baseline inbound. Clancy's second foul. Denial defense by Medina. Baraka step back. He's fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws. Clancy's third foul. Trevor Dolan will check in for him. Baraka had 6 in the first half. He'll be shooting 2. Santa Rosa's 9-2. Their only 2 losses coming to number 1 ranked and defending state champion City College of San Francisco, who lost to West Valley on Thursday in the opening game of the Delta tournament. Corner 3, wide open look. And Dolan, the freshman, hits the 3. As I said before we started the game, all these Corsairs can make a 3, so you have to defend the entire court. Hightower slips, loose ball, turnover Santa Rosa. Here come the Corsairs. Dolan, Sweet, a little interchange. Nice screen here. Medina, Rosales, 5 on the shot clock, running one-hander, front rim, put back goes. Ellenbush with the can-do attitude with the putback. That's his first points of the game. He had 16 last night, all 2s, averaging just under 8 points a game for Justin Claus. Back rim. Hightower tracks down the rebound, attacks the basket, lays it up. Got to find a white jersey if you're College of the Redwoods and block out. Deep 3, front rim, Wissington with a rebound. Nice foul. Hightower does a nice job of filling the lane but can't finish at the cup. Corsair basketball. Dolan, miss. Wissington rebound. When the Corsairs get a stop, they got to come down and score. It's been a very efficient offensive game for Santa Rosa. Hightower, Heartbreak Hotel. Rosales with the rebound. Two-man game. Wing 3 doesn't draw iron. 22-footer goes 21. Bear Cub basketball. 14 minutes left here from Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. Hightower is fouled. Cutting to the basket. Bickle will check in for the Corsairs, and Radonovich will check in as well for the Bear Cubs. Gray and Collins will check in. Collins had 9 off the bench. He didn't score last night, but I mentioned, Tatum does a lot of good things that doesn't necessarily have to be measured by scoring points. But can he score? He's proving it tonight. Yes, he can. Inbound play, Hightower to Jackson. Gray, low block to Collins. And then we've got a reach in. And Bickle called for the foul. That's his third personal. 5 team fouls on the Corsairs. Post-to-post offense. Jackson, top of the key. Nice cut. Gray with the cut to the basket. And then a turnover. College of the Redwoods. That's the largest lead of the game, 26 points. Nobody switched, and we've said it so much that Summer League AAU access to the basket mixed in with the, 12 threes that Santa Rosa has won, yada, yada, yada. It's a 26-point lead. Jackson backing down the truck, step back 15-footer. Jackson, he now has 4 here in the second half. Steele, Hightower. He's got to handle that situation a lot better, and he shook his head, and I think he knows it better than I do. Whitmer will come in. Good to see him. He injured his ankle. Did he go to new shoes? Bring out the magical shoes here. Inbound for Santa Rosa. Langowski leads all scorers with 19. Low block, Collins backing down the truck. Misses the layup. The putback goes. And Coach McMillan with a timeout. We'll take a break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Coach McMillan with the timeout. Largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa, 76-46. Coach McMillan looking for win. He doesn't care about the amount of wins. I do, as a lifelong friend of his. Looking for a win, 490 tonight. Been here at Santa Rosa since 26th season. 14 20-win seasons, 12 conference title, 2014 state champs. Corner three. Off mark, Collins with the defensive rebound. Travel, turnover, Santa Rosa. Coming in for the Corsairs is Tommy Rotbergs, and Donald Bickle will take a seat. Heartbreak. Collins with another defensive rebound. Early. That's Linda Ronstadt, Blue Bayou defense by the Corsairs. Spin cycle, kick, Whitmer buries the three. You see why he's one of the state's leading scorers. He has 12. 1-3-1 zone. Hightower lurking at the high post. Corsairs with the steal. Up the floor to Rotbergs. Rosales, little interchange, and lays it up. Nice touch around the basket. He's got 7. Rosales and Whitmer have got a combined 19 points. They're nearly averaging a combined 40 points. And foul, and Hightower will go to the free throw line. Makes the first. He has 9. I think Jaden Washington will check in after this free throw if it's made. And that's the case. Hightower with 10 will take a seat. And Jaden Washington will check in. Washington, Jackson, Collins, Gray, and Langowski for Santa Rosa. Hometown roll nowhere near Eureka, California, or Tompkins Road. 80-54. Whitmer now with 15. Langowski, back rim. Who wants it more? Held basketball. It'll stay with Santa Rosa. Seeing a second action of the game is Forgus. He'll check in for Vincent Jackson. Baseline inbound. Forgus. Spin cycle move, 6-footer, front rim. Rebounds his own miss. Collins. Nice cut to the basket by Forgus. Power layup, wide left, and then out of bounds, and the ball to go to the Corsairs. Donovich will inbound. No, he won't. He'll get subbed out. Erlenbush will come in for him. And Medina will inbound. Always got to be aware of the moisture on the floor. Nice slip screen. Whitmer, good look for him. Can't give him a wide open look. He's heating up. He now has 18. But the Corsairs need to get stops defensively and come down and score on the other end, Captain Obvious. Washington, top of the key. Wissington's foul, no call. Nice hustle by Medina, and the ball goes out of bounds. 13 on the shot clock. Sideline inbound. Five on the shot clock. Wissington finger roll. He's fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, you can't stop him with your hands. And nice job by Wissington to get to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. Nate Sweet back into the game for Rotbergs. Rosales, Sweet. Erlenbush, Medina, he'll inbound to Rosales, and then Whitmer. Alley, not the oop, and the basket hasn't reset. Now it has. I'm going to call it technical here. No. Do. Our officials, James Dolce, Joe Garrick, and Stuart Jones, are deliberating now. It's going to be Corsairs basketball on the baseline. Coach McMillan seems to be satisfied with the explanation. I wish I would take that much time in making life decisions. I digress. Ball inbound. Whitmer from the corner. Like I said, you can't get disconnected, and all of a sudden it's a 21-point deficit for the Corsairs. They trailed by 30 at one time. A lot of time left here. Gavin Early has checked in. Gray, Washington, miss, rebounded by Gray. And that one is frustrating to Coach Claus when the guard is able to get the offensive rebound and the putback, and Gray has 12. 9 in the second half. Medina hits the three. 20-point game. It was 76-46. Forgas is fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. Whitmer gets handsy on the defense, then it'll be free throws for Santa Rosa. And the Bear Cubs will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. And this, when you have a three-point shooting team like the Corsairs, you know, you miss free throws, but then you don't cut the shooter, but the Corsairs still come up with the basketball. They got a couple of breaks in that possession. That's a wide open look. And then a push on the rebound. Corsairs, they're not going to stop playing. They were down 30. They've already cut into that by 10, and they've got the ball in their hands. Whitmer, nice move in the paint, but can't get that one to finish. And Washington with a weight room rebound. Nice cut to the basket. Wissington misses the layup. Here comes Sweet, another opportunity for the Corsairs to get it under 20. Medina. Rosales. Medina, top of the key. Short. Extended possession. But then Wissington with the thievery. He's fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. That's a good look by the Corsairs. But, you know, 6:40 left in the game. You're going to have limited opportunities. That's a good look. And then the thievery by Wissington, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Santa Rosa is going to be at this free throw line quite a bit here in the later stages of this game. Third straight free throw that Santa Rosa's missed. The last time they missed both free throws, College Redwoods did not take advantage. And then Forgus gives early into the key, and that's basically a turnover for Santa Rosa. Medina for three. There you go. 17-point deficit. We've got a timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. Almond Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. And Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. The Bear Cubs led by 30. It was 76-46. Since the Corsairs have outscored Santa Rosa, if my Chico State math is correct, 20-7. Gray with the basketball. Forgus. Backdoor cut. Early. Stripped of the basketball. Corsairs ball. Sweet lays it up. 22-7 run for the Corsairs. Turnover. Slam dunk. Timeout, Coach McMillan. 83-70 was once a 30-point lead for Santa Rosa. Now it's only 13. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 83-70. It was once a 30-point lead for Santa Rosa. Baraka hits the mid-range. Little breathing room for Santa Rosa. Nice cut to the basket, but misses the dunk, but it'll be free throws. I love the action here. Nice cut to the basket by Erlenbush. And you can see, we mentioned in the start of the game, these Corsairs play really well together. Don't need a set play. And there's an example. It'll be free throws. You got to make those free throws when the clock is stopped. Erlenbush with one more. He has 4. 85-72. A lot of time left. 5 minutes left here in regulation. Jackson, Hightower, Langowski. Hightower for 3. There's not much arc with that shot, but as I mentioned, he's shooting over 50% from downtown. 88-72. Speaking of downtown, front rim, and Langowski with the rebound. Corner 3, Baraka, miss, long rebound, Whitmer. Bear Cubs didn't even attempt to get a paint touch on that possession. Rosales, baseline drive. Nice recovery by Jackson. Nice cut to the basket. Erlenbush does a nice job with the slip. Wasn't picked up. He now has 6. All in the second half. Whitmer's got 15 in the second half. He's got 21 for the game. Langowski. Baseline. Nice look by Vincent Jackson. He now has 9. 90-74. It was a 13-point lead for Santa Rosa. They've pushed it back up to 16. Nice cut, but Hightower recovers. Largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa was 76-46. Langowski, nice slip. That's easy access. Langowski to Jackson. He's now in double figures. Whitmer, top of the key. Teardrop! Might have hit the ceiling. He's got 24. He's a fun watch. 6'2 sophomore for the Corsairs. 92-77. 15 on the shot clock. Nice Hightower. Too far underneath the basket. I think if Erlenbush would just keep his hands vertical there, Hightower's too far underneath the basket, but anytime you bring those hands down, you'll see it on the replay. See right there, it's going to be a foul every single time. Hightower makes the first. And Justin Claus was asking about that, but I think if he re-watches, you'll see Erlenbush has just got to keep his hands straight up and vertical. Hightower was, I think, too far underneath the basket to lay it up. 94-77. Steal. Hightower slips. Oh, Erlenbush is called for the foul. Wasn't going to give the uncontested slam dunk, and Hightower with the steal. Oliver Tatton getting ready to check in. And I don't have number 14 on the roster. My apologies. I'll do laps when I get home. Hightower now with 17, and he'll come out of the game. He had 12 in the second half. Back rim, Wissington with the rebound. Baraka with 14, Lingowski with 19, Washington with 9. And Collins, he now has 15. And it's 99-77. Corsairs were able to get, with 5:32, to get within 13 points. And Coach McMillan with the strategic timeout. And they were able to regain and add on. And we'll get the win. And want to thank both coaches for helping us prepare for this game, and hopefully it's reflective in the broadcast. Wissington, Lingowski, wide open three, miss, rebounded by Dolan. Foul. Misses the free throw. I think it's Barrow Van Meter at the free throw line. My apologies. Splits the free throws. 99-78. Safe travels to the Corsairs on their way back to Eureka. And good luck in their Golden Valley play. Wissington and the Bear Cubs have scored 101. The Highway will take both these. I'll take home, my crew will take home, and the Corsairs will take home. Steal. Baraka dribbles it off his foot. This will snap a 3-game winning streak for the Corsairs. College of the Redwoods Corsairs. Such a beautiful name. Clancy hits the three. He now has 8. Lingowski with 19, and I think Whitmer led all scores. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and close this out from Hale Pavilion. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. How you doing? I'm Kris Babcock.
Gary Whitmer.
Nice to meet you. I love the way your son plays. Tell him to put that foot in an ice bucket. Well, we're here. You know what? Mr. Whitmer just reminded me. The grill still has several Wilson burgers on top of it. We didn't have one block shot tonight. Oh, that's what happens when you combine for 82 points. Safe travels to the Corsairs, and good luck to them as they will have one more non-conference game. They'll host Cuesta just at the start of the new year, and then they'll open up Golden Valley Conference play. And as a proud alum of College of Redwoods, the team was down 30, and they battled back, didn't quit, and I think it's a benefit. That's a great that the tradition and the legacy that this Corsairs basketball program has developed now in these last 6 years. So Coach McMillan with win 490 as Santa Rosa beats College of the Redwoods 101-81 to win the championship of the 59th annual Kris Kringle tournament. The Bear Cubs moved to 9-2. They win their third game in a row. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're watching this game. Jace, we're near 23,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa JC basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, AB, Arlo, our director Jason Green. I'm Kris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all. Have a good night, and thanks for being on the show.